Hi, welcome to the Shelley Studio, and today I am playing with some leftover paint. I had done a project previously, and I was actually going to link to that project, and can't find the video. I apparently did not upload it, and I can't find the footage. I'm so sad. Maybe I'll include a picture of that project at the end of this project, because it's much prettier. Anyway, I had all this leftover paint because I had to make a certain color. It was for the March mission inspiration, and the numbers are also part of that other project. And then this piece is leftover scrap from that other project. So they actually are quite similar but different. They both have sort of a nautical theme. Well, this one's more nautical and that one's a lighthouse. Well, kind of the same idea. But I had finished the other project and just wanted to keep going with that same sort of idea. And here I'm just, making marks just because. I hadn't really planned. I videotape everything, but I wasn't sure I was actually going to show it. But I think it turned out okay, so I thought I would share it with you. This is a piece of rice paper that I've just crumpled up to give it some rough texture, and these are water-soluble oil pastels. I think that's what they call them. And just adding some color to the cells so they don't disappear, I guess. And this is a damp baby wipe that I'm using to try and blend it a little bit to make it look like it's three-dimensional. Kind of looks like a hot mess, but it turns out okay. With a little bit of extra work. So I didn't feel like it had blended quite enough. I do grab a paintbrush with some water to try and blend it a little bit more, try to get rid of those hard lines. I probably could have used watercolor crayons, but I hadn't really used these oil pastels much since I got them, so they were right there, and so I grabbed them. And this rice paper gets really delicate when it's wet. It wants to tear easy. So I let it dry, and then I went around this with that same pencil just to get the edges kind of dark. And I'm not being precise. I'm going to cut it out anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. And to save me from having to try to cut a straight line, I used the ruler. And pardon my head, I had to see where I was going. A lot of people use their X-Acto knife for cutting everything, but I think this part would have been easier with a pair of scissors. I'm not sure that I'm that steady with the craft knife there. Trying to keep a little bit of a connection for those cells so they work out okay. There we go. Alright, so now we got our sailboat. We're going to put it on using some matte medium. Making it nice and juicy and trying to get things to disappear into the background a little bit. My little white edges. was using my finger because those numbers are very dimensional, so I was using my finger to kind of push it down into the grooves there. Now I'm outlining it again. This time I'm using a water-soluble graphite pencil. Just making some waves down there. And so this water-soluble graphite pencil works a little bit like the Stabilo All. It's more gray and less black, which I thought would be good. I'm just making it kind of rough and sketchy, and then I decided my cells weren't wide enough, so this is just some gesso. It's Master's Touch, just a cheap student grade gesso. I think I actually mixed a little bit of soft body acrylic white paint with it because the gesso that came in the jar was kind of translucent, so I wanted it to cover better. And I figured we needed a little pop of color in here and make this compass stand out a little bit more. So I finished that up and decide to add a few little splatters. Just like that, and we're done. So I hope you liked that. If you did like it, please hit like, feel free to share, comment, and if you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe. See, you can see all the texture on there. And here is the original. I'm sorry I lost the footage, but thanks for watching.